When respect dies, chaos is born. These fighters don't watch their mouth. They provoke, trash talk at conferences, behave disrespectfully. And for every sneaky rat-like move comes a punishing strike.
You hit me, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
This is the Trash Talkers and their moment of reckoning. So here we go. 2009, David Haye shocked the world by defeating the giant Nikolai Valuev for the WBA title. And with arrogance rising, he set his sights on the Klitschko brothers.
You want to give me a hand?
Are you predicting a knockout for this fight?
I am, yes.
Mocking them as robots, wearing a shirt showing their severed heads and turning disrespect into his greatest weapon. 2 years later in Hamburg, the long-awaited showdown arrived, and while Haye taunted, laughed, and played the clown, Vladimir Klitschko stood unshaken, keeping him at the end of a jab, controlling every second and breaking down the illusion of the loud challenger. Throughout the fight, David fell over and over again. The fight ended in a unanimous decision. Vladimir stood as unified heavyweight champion. And Haye was left with nothing but excuses about a broken toe, mocked by the press as a man of words and not of fists. His humiliation proving that disrespect without power has no place in the ring.
Speed, watch the agility, watch the power. Tyson, and you know it. You hit me, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
Mitch Blood Green was a Harlem gangster with more reputation on the streets than in the ring. Loud with words and reckless with bravado. But when he met a rising Mike Tyson in 1986, all the talk could not save him.
Either crazy or lying. What is your adrenaline? It's that anticipation of facing.
Tyson walked through him with relentless pressure, leaving Green battered and broken over 12 rounds.
Right there.
And although he lasted until the end, the decision was unanimous, and the difference between a fighter and a pretender was undeniable. 2 years later, fate gave Green another chance, not in the ring, but in a Harlem street, where he confronted Tyson in a clothing store. And in one strike, Tyson dropped him cold,
Dumb knucklehead that got to ask his wife for permission to do whatever he...
leaving his face swollen, his career shattered, and his legacy remembered only as the man who lost to Mike Tyson twice, once in the ring and once in the street. In 2009, Dillian Whyte defeated Anthony Joshua in the amateurs, and from that day he carried himself as the true king. Joshua was an imposter, and when Joshua rose to Olympic gold and global superstardom, Whyte sharpened his words.
You know, and
that wasn't no
good.
experienced boxing fight.
Their press conferences and weigh-ins nearly exploded into violence. And when the bell rang, Joshua controlled the fight with sharp precision until Whyte's left hook in round 2 shook him and sparked chaos, with punches thrown after the bell and both corners storming the ring. But Joshua remained calm, dismantled Whyte round by round.
That's the first time he's been extended what professional boxing is all about. It's all tests in front of him. So far,
And in the 7th, unleashed a brutal uppercut that sent his rival crashing into the ropes, proving once and for all that the man who shouted the loudest would also fall the hardest. Ricardo Mayorga built his reputation on insults and chaos, disrespecting not only Oscar de la Hoya, but his family, parading his bravado on camera, and convincing himself that noise could conquer greatness. When the fight came, De La Hoya struck immediately with a crushing left hook that sent Mayorga down.
Mayorga has no defense for because he cannot throw.
Short, straight right hands, which Mayorga has no defense for because he cannot throw.
In the 6th round, the referee was forced to stop it, leaving Mayorga broken in the corner, and the world was reminded that silence is stronger than noise, composure destroys chaos, and words mean nothing when the fists begin to speak. Derek Chisora entered his fight with Vitaly Klitschko as a rebel with no brakes, and before the first bell he humiliated himself by slapping the world champion at the weigh-in and then spitting in the face of Vladimir Klitschko on fight day, crossing lines that could never be uncrossed. When the fight began, Chisora stormed forward with fury, but every attack met the precision, strength, and icy composure of Vitaly, who punished him for 12 relentless rounds. Until the judges gave a unanimous decision and the WBC belt remained where it belonged. The chaos did not end there, as David Haye stormed the post-fight press conference and ignited a wild brawl of fists, bottles, and chairs that stained the night in infamy. Yet through it all, the true lesson remained clear: that composure defeats disrespect, discipline withstands rage, and one slap before the fight sealed the fate of Derek Chisora in the ring. March 25, 1995. Mike Tyson walks out of prison after 3 long years. June 1995. Peter McNeely steps up.
On Saturday night, watch me kick Tyson's ass!
A fighter with a loud mouth and a soft resume. He promises to turn the ring into a hurricane and destroy Tyson. The crowd laughs. The media is stunned. Tyson says nothing. He just stares. Cold, predatory, lethal. August 19th, 1995. The arena shakes. The beast is back. The bell rings. Within seconds, it's all clear. Tyson charges forward like a tank. First knockdown. Second. McNeely's own corner storms the ring to stop the massacre. Fight time. 89 seconds. All of McNeely's words turned to dust. Prison didn't break Tyson. He came back the only way he knows how: hard, fast, and merciless. All the chatter is nothing but empty noise. In the ring, only truth survives: strength, character, determination. In the end, it's never words that win, it's actions. Do you want more videos about fighters who have been punished by karma for their mouths? Share your opinion in comments. This is Boxing Day. Catch you next time.